Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Garance and today we're gaming. We are back with a bonus episode this time for my Royal Family Legacy series. So in this little episode, I will just go through like aging up some characters, like secondary characters, giving them makeovers, and also I finished a little bit of like the Sulani palace and stuff. So you'll see I'll start to do like a little commentary while I'm showing you the footage. So we are starting by edging up the triplets from Oasis Springs. They are the children of the Duchess. Are they the Duchess? I never remember. I think they are the Duchesses of Oasis Springs, and they have triplets. So it's Ellie, Diana, and Valentine. And yeah, I age them up into children and get them a little makeover. Two of them are vampires because I think it's Ruby. She's a vampire. No, the two girls are vampires, but Valentine is not a vampire. So that's interesting. They are secretly vampires. As I mentioned in my game, like vampires exist, but they're not really well seen. So if you're a vampire, you have to hide it. No, Duchess Selena. So Selena is the Duchess. So what are they? The Countess? Probably. They're probably all the Countesses of Voice Spring, but the Duchess Selena of Voice Spring, she is also a vampire. She recently turned into a vampire. Well, in this video, actually, you'll see about that. But it's like it's a secret. They can't like people can't know that they are vampires because it's not really well seen. So I think that's kind of cool to have this like little mysterious vibe to it. There are some people who are spellcasters, notably Sulani. I don't know about spellcasters how they are perceived in this world. I don't really have like a story on that yet, but we'll see how things go. So yeah, that's the boys. So basically, what I do with these characters is I just age them up like sort of randomly. Like I basically okay, if you if you don't know, then during my Royal Legacy series, I have like a calendar with like the month and everything, and I try to follow somewhat of a trajectory. Like you are a child when you turn 7, you're a teenager when you turn 13, etc. So yeah, right now they are like 12 or 13, and so I think it's interesting so that to have them like interact with other royal kids. So in my mind, right now Valentine he's not a vampire, and I think he would grow up being very like insecure about that because both of his sisters would be, so that would be kind of a fun thing to do. We are now still in Oasis Springs with the Croft family. This is the Prime Minister family of Oasis Springs. Because if you don't know, then we have royal families, we have duchesses, counts, dukes, whatever. But we also have like a prime minister. We also have like prime ministers are being elected every 5 years, I believe. So we in the next like bonus episodes we will also be doing like elections to see if these people stay, if we can bring in new people. I think it's a very nice way to like bring in new people and new stories and stuff. Because if you have not seen the last couple of episodes, the prime ministers are messy. They are so messy. Like they try to cheat on each other with each other, but like it's caused quite a scandal with in Willow Creek. So like it's pretty funny. Right now we are with Vivian Croft, and she's just aged up into a toddler. She's very cute. Now we are still in Oasis Spring with the Duchess Selena, and I am bringing up the baby, but at the same time she turned into a vampire finally. Like she was, like she had, she looked ugly, but was still aged up, and at the same time she turned into a vampire. It was very overwhelming. The camera was going everywhere, but I went to Cats and I gave them a little makeover. I accidentally like linked and unlinked her vampire form to her not vampire form, so I had to redo all her outfits, but like it's fine. But yeah, little Weston aged up, and I am thinking that they will have another child maybe soon. They are all three are vampires. So Silas, her husband, was a vampire. He turned her into a vampire, and the baby is a vampire too. So that's also great. I gave her some new outfits, but like I kept like the whole what's that? I kept the whole like red vibe going on, but with more like vampire energy because she's mother and she's vampire. So we have to. I don't know. I just wanted to change a little bit, but she still looks pretty much the same, and she was great. And so little Weston, so I gave him again same vibe. The color for Ice Spring is red, so I'm dressing everyone in red. But for him, I went a lot with like vampire stuff and very like fancy, like what's the baby kit, like the nursery kit. I think I don't know what it's called, but yeah, this kind of fancy old things, kind of vampire. Like I really like it. It's so fun. But yeah, as I was saying with the triplets of Oasis Spring, when I edged them up, I gave them like random traits, and it's kind of giving me ideas for like stories. As I said, Valentine may be insecure because she's not a vampire. and it might be kind of like a player, gonna be mean, kind of like a ladies' man, you know. So this kind of thing can be interesting when like other characters age up, because we can have them like date or marry and stuff like this. So that could be very, very interesting. We are now with the Canfield family, so that's in Sulani. She is the prime minister, and I gave them some new outfits because I did not dress them in yellow. Yellow is the color of Sulani, and she was not dressed in yellow, so I wanted to give her some new outfits. I didn't do everyone because I was getting tired, but I gave her some new, like, more yellow outfit anyway. And I was here to age up her daughter, Amira. She is turning into a teenager again. That's nice because we need some new blood. We need some new blood because in the last episode, Faith and Gideon aged up, so we don't have a lot of teens. We just have Brielle and Vera, who aged up also recently. But it's nice to have someone else that I can hang out with and possibly date and stuff. That would be cool. Yeah, I don't remember her traits. She's hot-headed and jealous. Ooh, that's not good. But see, she could be kind of a mean girl. That's what I thought. She could be kind of like a mean girl. She could be not bullying the princesses, but like, you know, there could be like kind of a fight, and they can maybe steal someone's man or someone's girl or someone's at all. Like that could be very funny. So I really like Amira. She's very pretty, and yeah, so we can have more like drama happening, and I really like that. Staying in Sulani with Charlotte, who is aging up into a young adult. So it didn't change much of her because she, you know, teenagers, young adult, it doesn't change much. But you can see she's also a spellcaster. I made her gloomy. She already hates children and she's self-assured. She could cause drama too, because I don't know what she could do, but I think she could cause drama too. I gave her some new outfits because she had the same outfit for everything. And I gave her some makeup and stuff. Nothing, like, not a lot, but just enough to make her look a little bit more grown up and stuff. And I have plans actually. I know who she's gonna marry, but I'm not gonna tell you. You'll have to watch my videos. But she's getting married to someone we already know in the series. So, yeah. And now we are back in Sulani, and I wanted to refurnish the castle. I redid the kitchen, that awful, ugly kitchen. Last time we held a birthday party here, and I just hate this kitchen. I hated it, and there were like cabinets in front of the windows, like it wasn't working. So I redid everything in the kitchen. I gave it some new like wallpaper because that one was actually ugly. I don't know what I was thinking, but it was when I was like beginning to play The Sims and work on this Legacy series. So like, fine, I can forgive myself. But I wanted to give something more, I don't know, less ugly. Something less ugly that could be nice. And yeah, so I'm just reading the kitchen, and then I will also finish a couple of other rooms because, you know, when I was at it, I was like, let's just keep doing that. I don't have much else to say. You can see like what happens in the video. I will talk about myself. Just like if you watch Little Simsy, she does this in this kind of build. She talks about herself and like her life. So what happened recently? A couple of days ago, I starred in the musical Sister Act with my theater group. We did this musical for 2 dates. I was the main character, Dolores, and we were all dressed up as nuns, and we sang. The first night was not very good because we had some problems with the mics, so it wasn't working very well. We each had like I don't know how you call them in English, but like, you know, a mic that goes there. And the first night was kind of messy, and it wasn't the best. But on Saturday, it was great. We had a lot of people, and everyone was so like, they were like clapping all the time. They were laughing and stuff, and I made them laugh a bunch. It was very fun. I sang my ass off. I did not get like any lyrics wrong in the songs. That was quite an achievement. It never happens. And I just, yeah, I did very well. I did not forget my lines. I sang well. I danced well, and I looked great as a nun. Like me and my sister, we took a selfie because she was also in the group, and we took a selfie as nuns, and it's very fun. And yeah, I killed it. My family was there. My aunt, my cousin came in the first night, and then my aunt and uncle came in the second night with their cousin too. We had a bunch of people there. Some of my friends were there too. It was very fun. I get a lot of compliments, so I am very happy. It was very fun. I am exhausted though. I am exhausted. Also, my feet hurt, like everywhere hurts because I was in heels the whole time and I was running around everywhere. And also the first night I fell like backstage, like there's the stage and there's like a way to go like behind, except there was no light, it was all in the dark, and I was running in heels and I fell during the show. We heard a great boom and it was me, and I hurt my knee. And yeah, I also hurt my shoulder because I was getting undressed like with the nun dresses and stuff. So I hurt my shoulder, I hurt my knee, but I'm fine. I'm fine. It was a lot of fun. And yeah, that's pretty much all that happened to me recently. We were really focused on doing that show. It was a lot of fun. Anyway, let's go back to the kitchen a little bit. As you can see, I just put some regular stuff, nothing much, just something less ugly. I also did like kind of redid the library. We don't really use that library a lot, so I should spend more time in Sulani. We have been spending a lot of time in Oasis Springs, I think not Sulani, but you know. I did this little library and I just added some things to make it better. I did some nights pretty much everywhere because I think it looked cool and they kind of fill up the place, you know? So I did like a chair, a comfortable chair with a little like lamp and like a reading spot, if you will. I am not the best at building, so this is not always exactly what I had in mind, but you know what? It works. I also added some plants. Something I never do is add plants because I don't like plants in real life. Like I just don't really care for plants in real life. So I never add plants, but it's true that like I could add, especially those ones like fancy ones you can put kind of everywhere, and it's very fancy, and it again like makes the room look more lively and stuff, and I really like it, so I put them everywhere. And I also wanted to decor this like side of the room. We don't see it often, but I was like, let's just put the something here. And you can see putting the knights again because it looks great. It looks more castle-y, I guess. So yeah, so here's the kitchen, the library. I redid this little like ballroom thing, and I most importantly I did Princess Ruth's room because she aged up into a child recently, and so when they are like babies, toddlers, and stuff, I keep them like in the nursery. But when they are aging up to children, I put them in their own room because that's more practical. So yeah, we did Princess Ruth's room. I didn't do much. I basically put the bare minimum, just like bed, a couple of things to play with, like a desk, because I just like we don't spend a lot of time with them. But I also really wanted to make them like make their room match their personality. Because for Princess Alia, we had this whole like pink and green theme, and it was very pretty. And so I was like, I think Ruth would be more into like I don't know. She likes yellow. That's the color of the kingdom. She likes yellow, and I had these cute curtains and a cute wallpaper, just like the basics, but like so she has a place of her own, a place to stay. I also started to do like another. I was like, maybe I should furnish the other rooms, but then I was getting tired, so I did one bathroom and then I gave up. But like, it's fine, it's fine. We don't really use the other rooms for now, so I just did one bathroom. But like, who's gonna check me? So And then I also did the front. So the outside was not like, there was nothing outside. So I put like some trees and stuff, just trying to make it more beach and more like, I don't know, prettier, because this castle is the only one that I built entirely. Well, no, I also built the ones on Voice Spring. I didn't build the one in Willow Creek, but this one I built entirely on my own. So, you know, I really like the deck thing, but it's kind of empty. So I put some trees to like a welcoming tree area, and also put some children's. I put what, the boat and a swing, I think, like things like this. Because I think, like, you're at the beach, like, you gotta have something to play with, not just do sandcastles. So because we have a lot of kids in the castle, but also like when the kids come around, right, it's nice to have something. I know it's a castle, technically you wouldn't have like a swing in the entrance of a royal palace. Like, we don't care, it's a Sims. So I put the boat and the swings and stuff. I put some nice slides to like indicate, the way. I just, yeah, I like it a lot more. It's very fun. And as I said, I'm not the best at building, so I did what I could, but I think it was cool. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. You can leave a like, comment, and subscribe. That's a bonus for the Royal Family Legacy series, but you can watch it. There's a playlist in my channel, and I have another show if you want to watch that too. But yeah, anyway, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. You can leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you soon for another video. Bye!